What's up, YouTube? It's the Action Figure Grader coming back to you with another episode of What to Buy on eBay. I've got mainly vintage collection this time. I didn't find a lot of really great items, but I found a few buy it nows, a few auctions, vintage Kenner and TVC, one comic book. And as always, in the video description, there will be an affiliate eBay link. And it doesn't cost you anything extra, but if you use those links, it helps out the channel with a very small payout. So if you end up bidding on any of these, I hope you find something you like. I tried to span the gamut across every price point, and I saved all the really expensive items for the end of the video. So let's go ahead and dig in. This one's at auction. It just got listed, and it ends Saturday evening at 8:30 Central Time. But it's a pretty nice looking Monomon on the Power of the Force card. One price sticker, but it's unpunched. And I think this is kind of an easy 80 grade overall, just some light edge wear to it, but the blister looks pretty nice, obviously kind of yellowed, but I didn't see any cracks in the blister, which is a common concern with these Power of the Force that are yellowed, but that is a pretty nice looking Monomon, and it's at auction. It's only $1 right now, and again, it ends Saturday evening. Two different baggies I wanted to point out that are both at auction. They end at 12:39 Central Time on Sunday, but they are heat sealed baggies. They were mail-aways, I believe Sears mail-aways. SWC baggies for Walrus Man is the first one. That one's at $89, and the seller Kokomo Toys is in Indiana. They're a very trusted shop, but that's a beautiful condition SWC baggie for Walrus Man. It looks completely brand new, dead mint. And then he also has the Greedo. So they came in kind of a 2-pack from Sears, but look how clean the ink is on that baggie. I mean, both of those look like they have never been touched ever and are pieces of collecting history. So that one's ends Sunday afternoon at 12:40, and that one's at $79. I've got 4 baggies that are from the Cloud City ESB playset. These 4 are all heat sealed baggies. We've got the Han Bespin, Ugnaught, Dengar, and then the Lobot. So all of those they look pristine as well. And the current bid on that one is $210. Those end Sunday evening at 5 o'clock, 5:02 p.m. Central Time. So if you're looking for those particular baggies from the Cloud City playset, very tough to find those in such clean condition. So that's another baggie. Here is a Kenner Canada 77 back A Leia Poncho, and it's a clear blister, or clear-ish. It looks like it might have yellowed slightly on the edges since grading, but it's an AFA 85, 85, 85, 90 are the sub scores on that one. That one also is at auction. That one in Sunday afternoon as well, but you know, maybe right on the edges on that left-hand side, it looks like it's starting to yellow just slightly, but that's a pretty nice looking foreign card there. It is a punched example, no price sticker. That one ends again Sunday at 2:47 Central, and it's at 137.50. The only comic I wanted to point out was this one, just because it's so cheap. This is the 3rd print for Dr. Aphra's first appearance, Darth Vader #3 from 2015. This one was going for the longest time for like $350, $400. Then it dropped down to $300, and then it was $270. Now it's at $240, and that's about what the first print goes for. But this 3rd print has got the green background and has got a much lower print run. So if you're into Dr. Aphra, I know I point her out all the time, but this is one I still would like to pick up. And that's the cheapest I've seen it. It's got 16 watchers right now. And so that's the 3rd print. The 4th print's even harder to find. That usually goes for about $600, but that's the cheapest I've seen for the 3rd print in a very long time, $240 on that one. Now let's dig into some vintage collection, just for those of you who are trying to get some of the recent releases. There are some pretty good looking auctions that end this weekend for the most part. VC 277 Boba Fett in the vintage comic art edition. This card looks really clean, which is tough to do with these Target exclusives, but maybe just some very light edge wear on the bottom of the card on the left-hand side, although it looks pretty darn clean to me. That one's at 99 cents. That one ends Sunday evening at 7:35. Here is the N1 Starfighter pack-in for the Mandalorian, unpunched, and the card looks pretty pristine on that one. That one ends Friday evening at 9:16 Central. So this one's going to end pretty close to after this video airs. So just keep that in mind. And again, I have all the links, affiliate links in the video description. But that N1 Starfighter Mandalorian, that one's been going for $70 to $80 on the resale market, but that's the pack-in for the N1 Starfighter. Next up, we've got the Fat Bib Fortuna from Tatooine. This is obviously the Book of Boba Fett Throne Room pack-in. This one looks super clean. This one ends Monday at 9:07 p.m., and right now it's at about $40. Next up, I've got some graded TVC, and all the grades are really high, and I think the prices are very attractive. This one is a CAS 95 Death Watch Airborne Trooper. Very, very high grade, and it's $100. Plus it's make an offer. I received an offer from this seller for $88 plus $18 shipping on a CAS 95 grade Mandalorian Airborne Trooper. So that was a good one. He also has this one. This is a CAS 95 Mandalorian Super Commando Captain. This is the one with the horns on the VC248, I believe it is. VC246, excuse me. And on that one, I also received an offer from the seller for $88. He's also got a 90-plus grade Luke Skywalker Imperial Light Cruiser. That one's only listed for $99, and it's also make an offer. So that one's been going for a lot of money. I've seen that one sell for $130 to $140 in high grade. So that one, I think, is a pretty good-looking deal there. Next up is the Mandalorian Super Commando Uncirculated Super Commando Captain. No, I'm sorry, this is the Super Commando. Yeah, this one was uncirculated 95 grade. So someone sent in a sealed case of some of these figures to CAS, and they got the uncirculated designation. That one's at $100 plus $18 shipping. This one's a really interesting one. This is the Razor Crest pack-in for the Mandalorian with the cloth goods cape, and it's graded CAS 90. I mean, these kind of customs take a long time at CAS. I mean, six months or more. And so this one's already graded, and it's at auction. 90 grade, $24.50 is the current bid on that one, and that one ends Sunday at 9:35 p.m. Central Time. So if you're looking for that Razor Crest pack-in Mando, loose graded, you don't often see that. So that's a pretty good looking item there. Back to some high grade, high cost, expensive vintage items. We've got the Star Wars Takara 8-inch C-3PO with the blister support. These blisters are known to be very, very fragile, and they got kind of weird angles on them. But this one was graded AFA 75, and 70, 75, 90 are the subscores on that one. And it's listed for $950, which I didn't think is that terrible of a deal, actually, for a very rare item. So there's Chewbacca, there's the Stormtrooper, there's obviously C-3PO, and I think Darth Vader were the four. I can't think of any of the others that came in this Japanese Takara 8-inch series. Here's the back of the card. It's just really awesome. Screams, you know, Tokyo, Japan, and just an awesome item. Very, very rare foreign vintage mint on card. And again, it's at $950, and it's make an offer. There's 8 watchers on it. I think that's going to sell for $750 or higher. It's nice to have that blister support as well, because those blisters are very, very fragile. Finally, we got some very expensive items. I've got 3 of them from LJ's Card Shop again. He's got a 12-back A Princess Leia Kenner Canada AFA 85. 85, 85, 85 are the subscores. Archival case, Kenner Canada. Wow, that is a stunner. And that one's at 11:36 already, and that one ends Sunday evening at 8:12 p.m. And then we've got a Revenge of the Jedi proof card for IG-88. I thought he already sold this, but maybe the buyer didn't pay. But this is an AFA 80 plus Revenge of the Jedi proof card for Iggy. And that one's at $400, and that one ends also Sunday evening at 8:08 p.m. Central. And then finally, he has this one. This is a 12-inch or 15-inch, really, IG-88 with the box. It's not mint and sealed box, but it is 100% complete with all of the bombs that go on the bandolier. And he says they're not repro, which there are repro ones out there, but he says they're non-repro. And it's got the cardboard insert as well as both weapons for Iggy. So if you're into the 12-inch line, this Iggy is probably the hardest one to find, in my opinion. And it's at auction, and it looks to be super clean with the box. And that one's again at $200, and that one also ends Sunday evening. So anyway, I hope you find something to bid on or to buy. Again, all the links will be in the eBay description, or the video description for this video. And I appreciate everyone that's supporting the channel by using those affiliate links. Thanks again, and I'll be back soon.